Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone to today's class. This class is for the first secondary grade in English subject for the second semester, and it is writing from Unit 1, writing from the book Mega Goal. So our objectives in today's lesson is number one, we do have a warm-up. We're going to read an email and see the parts, how the email are structured, and also we're going to learn how to write an email. So let us begin. So the first questions that we have is number one, what kind of communications are emails used for? This is a very general question. So what kind of communications are emails usually used for? So emails basically, and most of the time they are used for business and maybe for exchanging information and between business partners, and also at the family level there are exchanging emails for maybe sometimes for fun. And it says here, are they suitable for personal and or professional communication? I believe they both suitable for either personal or professional. And the third one, which is we're going to do now today, is that we're writing an email to a close friend, and how can we begin and how we will end. This is what we will know further in this lesson. So here it says what kind of communications are emails usually used for. It says for homework, for phone, for surface, for sent media, and are they suitable for personal or professional communication? We said yes, they both suitable for personal and professional. And why? Because in professional we can send like CVs, we can send quotations, we can send all other documents that's related to work, and also with personal we can send media, personal photos to close family members. And here it says, as we said, that in this part we're going to cover it inshallah in the end of this lesson. So let me first welcome Amr. Welcome Amr to the class. So now we have an email from Adil to his friend in the USA. So what we are going to do, Amr, is I'm going to read this email, and I'll leave you the part where you get to answer the questions that's related to that email. Okay? Okay, very good. So let's begin. So it is email to brian@megagoal.com. The subject is back to school, and the attachment, as you can see, there is a GBJ file, which is a photo, as you know. Perhaps this is the photo. So let's read the email. It says here, hi Brian, how are you doing? Did you have a good summer? How is school? I guess you have just started again, right? Well, that's life. I'm attaching a photo of us at the game. How do you like it? We look good. Huh. This is our first week back, and everyone is trying to get used to getting up early, spending most of the day at school, then home, homework, etc. But we have some great plans for the weekend. We will drive to the desert with my cousins and spend the night there. I wish you could come along. It would be so much fun. Guess what? My father promised to let me drive the Jeep in the desert. Isn't that cool? What about you? Any special plans for the weekend? Don't forget, it's your turn next summer. You're going to come to Saudi Arabia and stay with us. I'd better not talk about the summer now. Time to get organized and get down to homework. Give my best to your family. Adil. B.S. My teacher complimented me on my English. I told him I had spent 2 months practicing with a friend. So basically, this is an email. In brief, the email is to Brian from Adil, and Adil said that are telling Brian what he is going to do in the summer, what type of plans he had in the weekend, and he at the end noted that his English became good because he already has a friend that he practiced with for 2 months. Okay, and this is the attachment that Adil sent with this email. Very well. So what do you think? Let's begin with the first question we have here. Where did Adil spend the summer? Where did Adil spend the summer? What do you think? Where did Adil spend the summer? And here we have the other question. What time of year is it? And how does Adil feel about starting school again? And why is he excited about the weekend? So, yes, what do you think of those questions? If you have close answers to those, yes, very good. He spent it in Saudi Arabia. And what time of year is it? What time of year is it? I believe the time of his writing that email. What do you think? And again, the other question, how do you think does he feel about starting school again? Do you think he was excited or not? And the last one, why? He kept mentioning that reason. Why is he excited about the weekend? Why do you think that he excited about the weekend? Yes, very good. He was excited about starting school again. Excellent. And what about the fourth one? Why he exactly excited about the weekend? He kept mentioning that he will go to the desert with his cousins. Yes, this is what Dad promised him. And also, his dad promised him actually to drive in the desert. Excellent, Amr. Excellent. Very good. Very good. And now let's all together check the answers. Yes, let's all together check the answers. Excellent. So it says here that Ali actually spent the last summer in the USA with his friend. Okay. And the time of year is it? It's early autumn, it's early fall. And how does Adil feel about starting school again? He doesn't feel very happy because he has got up early, spent the whole day at school and do homework. A lot of details here mentioned. And why is he excited about the weekend? Because his father has promised to let him drive the Jeep in the desert. Okay? So, very good, Amr. Now we're going to move to a very important part, but let me ask you a couple of questions, or important ones. What do you think the word PS that is written at the end of the email mean? What does it stand for? And why do people use it when they email? Yes, excellent. It's like a note. Very good. It's personal note. Yes. Okay. And which email in your book is this email similar to, and how do you know? Well, we'll have to we'll check this if we got the book in the next time. Okay. So it says here that PS stands for postscript. This postscript is writing added after the main letter, okay? And it's, as you say, it is a note. It's a personal note at the end. Okay, so now we reach the last part when we have to write our own email. So what we are going to do now, I'm going to give you the instructions. I'm going to give you the instructions, and what you have to do is, on the next slide, you need to complete the table on how to write a proper email. So you want actually to write an email to a friend, okay? This is something that you have to keep in mind. And you have to decide who are you going to write and what are you going to write about. And the third one, complete the chart with your notes, then use your notes to write the email. Okay, so now we do have a table, we do have a chart, and what I need you to do is to try and with my help, of course, to complete it, because and then you can have it, the information that you listed, and then use it in a real email. Use it to help you writing a real email. Okay, so let's begin. You are allowed, of course, to use the toolbars here we have on the left. Okay, so you can just drag the text box here. Okay, and write and complete the chart. Okay, so you have the first one, my greetings. Okay, so this is the first thing you begin your email with greetings. Okay, so what kind of greetings are you going to write? Very good, very good. Hi, Ahmed. Excellent. Move on to the second choice, the second option. My opening words. Okay, what kind of words that you like to use as an opening in your email? For example, as the example we saw in the previous email. How are you? How are you doing? What's up with you? So those are all, we can call it an opening word. Excellent. How are you doing? Very good. And now you have the second two options. You have to mention your reasons for writing this email. Okay. So now you start your reasons for why you are writing this email, and it could be maybe long, 2 sentences to 4 sentences, 4 long sentences. Okay, about my reason. Okay, you better start with I'm writing this email because 1 and 2, 3, and then you mention a reason. Greeting a friend and checking. Okay, greeting a friend and checking very well on how so we began with hi Ahmed, how are you doing? This is the oblique word, and now the reasons for writing is greeting him, of course, and checking on how he is doing. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so what about, so you just going to ask how is he, and you just want to make sure that everything is okay, and you want to check upon your friend. This is a very good reason to write an email. So how about, what do you suggest for closing words? What do you suggest for closing words? At the end, when you write your email, you started with a greeting, with opening words, you gave your reasons. So what kind of closing words that you suggest to send to your friend? Take care, excellent. Take care, best wishes, best regards, take care of yourself. Excellent, Amr, excellent, excellent. And you can actually attach a document at the end if you like, but maybe in your type of email you don't have to, but you can attach a document, a new photo of yourself, or a photo of you and your friend together, just to remind him of good times. So very good. A photo, yes, excellent, excellent. Very good, very good, excellent. Yes, this is a really smart choice. Very well, I believe you did great. I believe now you are able to write a proper email. Because you already got the tools that you need to, and you understand how to form. So thank you very much, and have a great night.